You like it? And I'm gonna have DYS in those letters inside of it.
Inside of the brain?
Yes. Inside of the puzzle. And it's getting drawn up.
Can I give you an idea?
Yes, you can.
The head is hard how it is, right? Use the forehead.
What you mean the head?
The head with the puzzle pieces. Use the forehead as the D.
Okay, I'm not using this. Okay.
Use this as the D and add the YS. The forehead, like or even the chin part. Like use that as the D and add the YS.
Okay, I need a different angle because I don't
that picture right there is hard like that.
For real?
Use like one of them tips or something to make the D, man. I'm telling you, add the YS. Man, that's a hard ass picture. If you put that,
so I'm saying, okay, so give me what y'all think? DYS, dysfunctional. This stand for abnormal. What y'all think?
You trying to change the community? You want to keep it that way?
I mean, I feel like to start. I feel like this.
This
should be called dysfunction. I feel like that should be your niche, like the dysfunction of the community, like the things you need to do to fix it. Like that should be the niche of your podcast. That should be the basis, the majority of everything you talk about, your energy. Like the function, the mind frame, what causes the dysfunction in the community. But you name your podcast something else, because if you name it the dysfunction, what happens once you elevate and once you get past the dysfunction and you fix the community? You've restored it. So you're going to still have that same name, same brain? So if you start with that as the name and you elevate, then what? You know what I'm saying? So that should be like your niche. Like, what's the cause of the dysfunction? What, you know what I'm saying?
Like that's you. Basically, that's what my show is about.
Right.
Pretty
so
much.
It should, yeah, that should.
But I should have a different name.
Yeah.
Shit, throw some names out there. You got me to listening now? Shit. I'm tuned in now.
It's your thing. It's yours. You gotta come on.
But I like it. Like
she
I think I'm
like
stuck.
the dysfunction, see?
Yeah, I like it.
She said on.
Like I'm tuned in, and then it's like the perfect right. Like.
But what
see, I can do with that.
What happens when things
changing your
become
community?
normal? Once she get his normal.
It's never normal. Stop. Can I answer your question?
What is normal?
Exactly.
Who's to say what's normal?
But
the fact of the matter is, what we know they say normal is. That's the term we speak.
Depending on what you comprehend.
What I'm saying is, what happens when all the roads are fixed? Listen, what happens when all the roads are fixed? Your university up, all the community centers are up, all the swimming pools are up, everything is restored. What happens then?
Everybody's just living good.
Your show name would still be abnormal or dysfunction.
Right.
But it's restored. So you leave room for growth in the title.
You know what? I like restored. I like that. Restored.
You just switch it up as you go along.
Nah. Restored, and then my brand could be dysfunctional. You right.
Like, yeah, you keep your symbol and your emblem, you know that's your sign. You know what I'm saying? And then you could always, like, if they ask you what DYS stand for, you could say DD and make another word for DYS. I'm saying once you get your brand, like, listen to me. If your clothes get to blowing up, and people like, what DYS stand for in interviews, you gonna say dysfunctional?
Dysfunctional.
Right? You gonna say dysfunctional?
Yeah.
But what's dysfunctional about a brand exploding?
Good.
Right. But there's nothing dysfunctional about
the DYS gotta stand for something though.
Abnormal.
So
it's
in
not
your heart,
normal.
right? In your heart,
it's abnormal because it's not normal
in
for
your
a
heart,
brand like this to
listen
start up.
Man, see, if you watch my interview with my homie, right? He got SSE Hall, right? Initially, it was a record label. It started as
Street Scholar
Entertainment.
See, okay,
but once he started his hall, and he said, man, I ain't doing rapping no more. I'm gonna keep my same name.
Did Jordan ever change?
Yes.
When? So Jordan never changed.
You said Jordan never changed?
Yeah. Michael Jordan.
Changed from what?
His symbol. Audit. He never changed.
No,
I don't
he
want.
changed
See, it's different when the fans ask for stuff or people ask for things. Right. I don't want to ever, because it's always a story behind it. I don't want to change it.
No, I'm not telling you to change it or change the meaning. Listen,
right.
That's gonna always mean what
every
it means
time
to
I
you.
ask, right.
But what I'm saying is, like, for like, just say if it take off, for interviewing, you know what I'm saying, purposes. You'll be like, DD, why, make the Y and the S stand for something. But in your heart, you know it always came from the dysfunction, the abnormal. But we talk about for interview purpose, for brand. If you got a major brand, how does the title dysfunction, how does that equal that if it's successful? You get what I'm saying?
It took off from nothing.
Right, so that's what's in
That's
your
why.
heart.
That's why anybody that know their history about East St.
You know
Louis.
what a Nietzsche clothes is? A Nietzsche.
No.
You ever seen the clothes? It's an old school clothing brand. It's
They
spelled,
come back out.
It's spelled ENYCE. You ever seen that brand?
NYCE.
ENYCE. But people call it a Nietzsche in the hood.
I think I
But do you know what that means? It's the word was never a Nietzsche.
What do you mean?
People started calling it a Nietzsche, so they adapted that brand. The actual name is NYC. ENYCE. But people looked at it and made it one word and started calling it a Nietzsche. And you know what the motherfuckers who made NYC started doing?
What?
Yeah, we got a Nietzsche for sale. That shit is NYC. In their heart, they know what their brand was and is.
See,
So what I'm telling you is, your DYS will always be dysfunction to you.
and when I
because you know
explain
what
it to
built you.
people, I'm going to tell them just like I'm telling you. I'm not changing it up. It ain't fake.
I ain't saying
It's
change.
just what it is.
Listen to me. I'm not saying change. You missing my point.
Like cream.
I'm saying keep your deal. Like if you got some clothes, keep the DYS. But like if it blow up and somebody's interviewing you about the DYS, you say, yeah, this is DD's young style.
Yeah.
But in your heart,
but
in your heart, it still symbolizes dysfunction.
Yeah, like the symbol, the three letters gotta mean something. Like
And what I'm saying for it to mean, dysfunction don't equate to success.
Okay.
So if you
So you basically
successful,
want me to get a call on DYS?
no, it's like you ain't understand. It's a marketing plot, man. To help your brand explode, it's a marketing thing. That's what I'm trying to get you to see about.
Like you ever seen the
It's
symbol
for marketing.
TYT?
I know what you're saying.
The Young Turks.
I know what you're
Like,
talking
yeah,
about.
something like that.
It's for marketing.
See, that's why I like the input, because like I said, I'm new to this. This is my first time actually trying to get out here doing new shit. Like, I like the input. I like the advice. I like new ideas. Like, bring it to the table. Give it to me.
I mean, I'm just say this to you, like, first off, I feel like you feel like I'm judging you.
No, I don't feel
My
like that.
thing is, like, for you to succeed and work with people, like, the way you express it, it's like you don't express it with open ears, or to receive, whether it's positive criticism or just back and forth dialogue. Like when you made your initial statement and everything, I told you I agree with you. But I was trying to get you to understand that there's a training and a conditioning that led the community to how it is. But you thought I was judging. You said, no, you're not going to woo and do that. But what I was trying to do was help you understand that it's a reason why.
Everybody had a different eye of things.
I understand.
Everybody had a different point of view. They different opinions.
We're not talking about us.
We talking about
You know
me.
what I'm saying? We speaking about
Yeah, and what I want to do.
the environment. No, I know what you want to do, right? But I'm speaking on the environment. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's a reason why you got pregnant at 14?
Yeah, no.
You don't? Why you don't?
I don't ask questions. I don't ask questions at all when it comes to God.
It's not about asking it with
I don't
God.
ask questions.
It's about
You
growing up
want
in
me to-
a society
Yeah.
that it had to lead up to something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it happened from the home of work. You think my daughter 10 years old? My daughter finna be 11 years old. You think damn well you think I'm finna let her get pregnant at the age of 14?
Listen to me. Listen to me. Just listen to me, right? Listen to me, please. Right? I don't know how old your mama is, right? But my mama is gonna be. My mama just turned 55, right? My mama come from an era of crack, cocaine, right? When it comes to having a hard life growing up, trust me, I don't think ours really compare. You feel me? But my point of saying that is,
Real.
My point of saying that is
Everybody got a story.
Listen to me. That's what I'm trying to get you to
Everybody
understand.
got a story.
So when I asked you, when you got pregnant at 14, this is why I asked you that, right? Do you think your mama wanted you to get pregnant? No, hold on, listen. No matter what she was doing in her life,
I don't think she cared
or what was
whether I
going,
got pregnant or not.
listen, that don't mean she wanted it to take place. It's a system of conditioning that led to that situation.
Okay.
That you have to understand.
What's your point?
That your whole thing is just like everybody just want bad for themselves.
No, I don't.
I'm saying the way you come across.
I think the younger have, I think the younger can make it. With the generation right now, with us together, I feel like it could be better. That's how I feel. But with your mindset and by you saying all this negative energy, which I'm about past that, Anthony,
What I say, man?
it's just everything you saying just like you just trying to make it seem like it's all about me. I'm not. I'm saying I gotta do this.
I'm done, man.
I gotta.
I'm gonna show you the footage of you when you tell me is it all about you. I'm done. I said I don't give a fuck about you.
I just can't have
I ain't
my
trying to
voice
make
on
shit about you.
interview.
You tripping.